Hello there YouTube, it's Victor, Give Me a Breakman, Give Me a Flickman, King of the Morons, Godfather Jvlogging, and Little Godzilla. First of all, this is not just a Jvlog, this is not just a father-son wolf cub video. It is going to talk about some other issues. Those of you who are not interested in seeing a baby in the video, just close your eyes and listen, okay? First of all, Hiko Simon sent us all these boxes today. Hiko, thank you very much. Something that I insisted on is he sent a chakubarai. Chakubarai is a way to send something where you don't have to pay for it. You just get it, you send it there, and then the recipient, in this case, me and Little Godzilla, he paid for it. I left money on him. So it cost about 5,000, less than 5,000 yen. I don't know how much my wife actually was here when it came to get all that. I think it was 4,000 something, and that was good. So that's cool. So thanks a lot, Hiko. You're great. You're great. Thanks out 2.5 Oyajis guy. Someone asked who is 1.5 Oyajis. We're actually equally 1.25 Oyajis each. We are equals. Actually, I'd say he's probably 1.5 because his kid weighs more than mine. Okay. Anyway, oh no, are you gonna start crying again? Okay, so we let him. We played him yesterday's video and he watched it. He was like, not so much watching but listening to it, and it was interesting to see him like watching the video. Or listening, whatever. I don't know. I really don't know if he knows who like his own voice, if he could recognize his own voice. That's kind of interesting. I'm sure there are like places you can go find out where kids can start understanding their own voices and recognizing their own image. Let me show you something real quickly, okay? This is, can you see? Look, there you are. Can you guys see the mirror? Hey, look at the mirror. Look at the mirror. Look at the miror. I gotta show, oh, look. If he can spot himself, it's just really hard to do and Jvlog at the same time. Okay, let's try. It didn't work. Well, what do you know, that was a failure. Okay, that was a complete failure. Now, whoops. Now, the thing I wanted to tackle today was something regarding rejection and the word drama. So, drama is a word that's often used to discard human interaction that you're not interested in, because it causes you physical and mental stress. That is my theory. A lot of people like to use the word drama in a derogatory way. But for me, drama is simply the interaction between human beings. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's the way we grow, the way we learn how to be social animals. A lot of people like to use that word, I think, to derail, that's not the word, to misalign interactions that they think are petty, or that they're trying to say are petty. But who is to say what's petty? You know, what's drama to one person is something that's very important to another person. So there you go with that. Okay, buddy. Sorry. Okay, let's try. He's in his diapers today. Anyway, I was talking to a guy named Victor today on YouTube who's recently had a beef with Unrested, and he's making videos saying Unrested is. It's kind of strange because he's angry that Unrested is using the F word, meaning fuck. He doesn't like Unrested using the word fuck for some reason. And he says he should be more like Victor or Sam, which is weird because Victor and Sam use the word fuck a lot. And if I'm talking about Tiki or Sam, of course. A lot of people use the word. There's something interesting about YouTube. You can use the word fuck on YouTube. In the old days, it used to be, people were like, oh, you can't use that word. You can use it as long as you're not saying fuck you to somebody. If you're like yelling at somebody, then YouTube will take down the video. Or nowadays, I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. But I think you can say like fuck the government or something like that. But fuck the man. and you can just say fuck. I stubbed my toe. But you can't say fuck you to people individually. I'm pretty sure. That may have changed. Who knows? Anyway, Victor, the other Victor, not me. I'm talking about another Victor, brother, has been emailing with Scott regarding Scott's video making, and he's under the impression that Scott has gotten too big for his britches because he's got all these subs now. So I've never seen Scott as that kind of person, but you know, I'm sure there's probably we're probably affected in some way by the number of subs we get. But as I've said again on this channel, I don't really care so much about the subs. I care about the views. I care about the interaction. When I mean views, I mean interaction. I like interacting with you guys. I read all your comments. I really enjoy them. Some of them really make me laugh. Even some of the trolls, you know. There's some guy, DD, I forgot his name, but I call him DD. He's written some really nasty, not so much nasty, but he's gotten under my skin a couple times, but it's pretty obvious he's actually supporting me. Actually, a good guy. There's a guy I had to block named Dick Diggler or something, or Dirk Diggler, because he kept saying he wanted to have sex with Tomoko, and in a net, which is fine to say, you know. I mean, who doesn't, right? Right, buddy. But the way he said it was kind of nasty, so I had to block him, which I felt bad about, because, you know, it was just being a guy, but. And you know, to be honest, I don't think Tomoko cares. but anyway, Victor, the other Victor, said that he was no longer part of the Jvlogging community, which I thought was interesting, because a few people have said this before. There's a couple of people out there who've gone out of their way to clarify quite clearly that they do not consider themselves Jvloggers, but it's kind of strange, because in my mind, a Jvlogger is not a choice. It's if you make videos about Japan, it doesn't matter what you think, you're a Jvlogger. And in the end, people, the label people give you, and I've said this again and again, and I think it's a great lesson for those of you who are just going through life, because people will try to label you in ways that you may not be happy with, but in the end, it does not change who you are. You can call me a Mexican, as some people have. It doesn't make me Mexican. Not that there's anything wrong with being Mexican. You can call me gay, or whatever you think, right? Or what's some of the strangest labels I've gotten? A beta male, whatever the hell that is, you know. You can use those labels, but it doesn't change who I am. A rose, by any other name, smells just as sweet, right? And diapers stink no matter what you do. But yeah, so it doesn't matter. You can't change the essence of someone by changing the label. So you can call yourself whatever you want, but other people will consider yourself in a different way, and there's nothing you can do about it. And it's funny how frustrated some people get by the labels. Even me, I mean, I get annoyed by labels that don't make any sense. Like, you're a Japanophile. No, I'm not. Or you're a Japan hater. No, I'm not. You know, so I get these strange things that seem to what bothers me is that they're not supported by rational thinking. They're illogical labels. They don't, like, oh, all you do is blather on and on. You don't ever tackle any issues. I got that like 2 days ago. Like, no, I don't. I tackle lots of important issues, or attempt to, and I do make my share of just showing you stuff videos, but I wouldn't say I blather on and on about nothing. And you know, Seinfeld proved that that's not such a bad thing anyway. Anyway, I have noticed that a few people have gone out of the way to disassociate themselves from the Jvlogging label. And again, like I said, it's pretty silly. I actually got a video response from a guy, Oldie, but most of you don't know who he is, but Oldie went out of his way to tell me that he was no longer a part of the Jvlogging community, but if there were any meetups, he would come. And if he wanted to do a collab, he would do it. So how does that change anything? No, I don't get it. And the same thing goes for a few other people that have said that, you know, like, he's sleeping, my watch just got a bath. You know, what does it change? What does it matter, you know? It's just strange. I think partially one of the reasons some people go out of their way to verbally, publicly state that they are not Jvloggers is because I think they feel a little either misaligned, or they feel unappreciated by the attention they are not receiving. I know I'm a man who knows his limitations, so I'm quite fine with not being, you know, the huge Jvlogger that I know other people who've kind of dropped out, who are like, I want to be the next Sexy Phil, or I'm going to be the PewDiePie of Japan. I'm not going to mention their names, but they didn't become that, so they kind of quit, you know. Yeah, it's a little bit sad, but anyway, what is the point of this video? Actually, it's more of a for me, that's how we learn about how to interact with people. YouTube is a great way to learn how to interact with people, because it gives you so much experience with so many people so quickly that I think if you can successfully maneuver on YouTube, you'll be okay in the world, you know. A great example of that is comical Reina, who I met the other day. She came to my house, and we liked her. We had a good time. She came. My wife was like, she was very nice. She liked her. She brought us a couple presents, and she knows how to deal with everybody in the comment section. It got me thinking a little bit about negative comments and how to deal with. And I think I am going to be an attempt to do a better job responding to those comments in a more positive way. But anyway, I do think, there's other thing I wanted to mention. There's another group of people that are not exactly Jvloggers, but they're people who think that they're better than YouTube. And actually, my brother went to a party the other day, and they were all talking about their camera equipment and specs and stuff, and none of them were YouTubers, so to speak. They're like, no, well, I post my stuff on YouTube, but I'm not a YouTuber, you know. And they're too good for YouTube. And there are a couple other people who kind of used to be YouTubers, but have decided to go over to Vimeo and kind of make fun of the YouTubers, so to speak, which seems just kind of strange. I mean, you know, it's not everyone has the artistic integrity or artistic I don't know, what's it, that high standard of artistry that those people demand. And so they kind of look down on people like me, who are just, you know, dude, I'm just capturing this from the future. Someday I'm going to be dead and I'll still be alive here, and my son will be like, dude, look, I'm sleeping in my old man's arms or whatever. You know, it's people use YouTube for different things, and I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it, whatever you want to call yourself. But I don't think you should look down on it. It's just different. People use it for different ways. Anyway, it's kind of interesting. I've been thinking a little bit about that today. That's my longest. This is more of like a laundry vlog, but and luckily he didn't cry. Look at he just zoned out there. So thanks. That's about it. I'm gonna hand him over to the wifey. There you go, honey. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, you got him? Oh, my arm. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Oh, and of course he starts crying now. Bye. Let's try. I don't want to drop the baby. There. Okay, buddy. See? Look. Can you see yourself? I'm trying to get him to. If he recognizes his image in the mirror, he will smile. But first he's got to turn just a little bit. He's got to catch his. He's like dogs are easier to, like, dogs will like bark at themselves, but he'll just look at himself and go, oh, it's me. It's not working today. It just happened. Come on, dude. I gotta get him. I think he's like nearsighted. Can you get up there? Let's try one more time. Let's try to straighten this buddy out. Okay. Okay. Can you get up there? Look. 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 That's you. That's you. Hey. That's not working. Maybe he's not comfortable. Okay, let's try one more time. Ready? Look. Look. Hello. Look. Look, that's you.